I'm Andy Lundberg, Tile Sales Manager for Husqvarna Construction Products here in Olathe, Kansas. I just want to spend a couple minutes going over the features and benefits of our new TileMaster Plus and TileMaster XL Plus saws. Okay, let's start at the top. The first thing we'll look at is a motor. We use a proprietary 1.5-horse Baldor motor. This motor is a continuous duty motor. What that means is that to be rated 1.5 horsepower continuous duty, this motor has to be able to pull 1.5 horses 24 hours a day without overheating. If we had a piece of tile that was a mile long, we could run that tile through this saw, continuously cutting it. It would not overheat. That's because it's the best motor you can get. This differs from an intermittent duty or a saw duty motor, which do not have to meet such stringent specifications. We've also added a blade lock. A lot of customers asked for a blade lock. We now have it. There's a latch right here that locks the pulley in place. When you want to take the blade off, it's very easy to get it off. If you've ever had to tighten a motor, you now have a much easier job because there's a cam lock right here that we've added with the new TileMaster Plus. That's the second thing. Ever had to plunge cut? You've probably seen guys holding a piece of tile up to the blade. That's unsafe. It's not accurate. We now have the ability to do spring-assisted plunge cuts. If you're familiar with a masonry saw, it's very similar to that. The spring pulls the whole head platform up and down, and the spring is adjustable. You can actually set the tension to meet whatever the operator wants. It can be really tight, it can be really loose. It's very simple to adjust. You might notice, if you're familiar with the saw, this new conveyor cart is 50% bigger than the old cart. That's because this new saw will now diagonal 16-inch tile and will actually rip cut a full 24-inch by extending the cart 5 inches beyond the pan. As you know, tile saws need to cut bigger material because tiles are getting bigger and bigger. We recognize that, and this new tile saw cuts much bigger material. If you're familiar with some of the tracking systems that are on the market today, ours is over 50 years old. It's very simple, but it's very accurate. It cleans out the rails. If you see slurry on some rails, it clogs up, it doesn't want to roll, it doesn't want to move. We don't have that problem because we have self-cleaning wheels. The rails are adjustable. If it does get a bit out of adjustment for whatever reason, it's simple to adjust. The instructions are right on our website. And last but not least, there's an ABS polymer pan. What that means is this is a very solid plastic. It'll last in the winter. It can get cold. You can drop it. It's extremely sturdy. And something that a lot of people don't know is that a standard 5-gallon bucket will fill this pan up. It's designed that way to make it easy to fill, easy to clean, and 5-gallon buckets are available just about anywhere.